New videos from Becca.
Hey guys, so for this video, I wanted to start a new series about binge-worthy shows, and I just thought about this idea and started compiling a list, and so I'm going to go show by show throughout that list. But before the video, I'm going to go ahead and do this week's or today's YouTube spotlight. I decided to do Bella Fury because I found her, I want to say like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago or a while ago, and she does unsolved cases, either murder cases or missing person, and she goes through those cases. She does like a Mystery Monday kind of thing, and she also does some sick makeup videos as well, so if you're into like the mystery stuff, should be great to watch. If you're into the makeup stuff, should also be great to watch. Very relatable. She's very Australian, and that's pretty much it. But now for the video. So I wanted to start this series out with the show I'm binge watching now. That is Scandal. I started it a month and a week ago, or just about a month ago, and I've watched pretty much all 7 seasons. Yes, 7 seasons. So I definitely binge watched that. But I pretty much wanted to tell you about the show and talk about the characters and why you should possibly binge watch the show. So I want to tell you the basic idea of Scandal without going into a lot of the details of what exactly happens throughout the show, because again, not about that spoiler life. But so pretty much how the story is you're following this president and his staff, so it's like a political TV show, and it's about the scandals that happen, and the main character is Olivia Pope, and throughout most of the seasons her main job is fixing scandals and flipping it to help the president or congressman or all these like high profile people in DC. But that's pretty much the basic thing about the show. I don't want to go into too much details with that, but it's a really great show. But I thought I would go ahead and, instead of just talking about everything about the show, go ahead and talk about some of the characters I like and the characters that are faves. So my favorite character, my mom's favorite character, her favorite is Huck, which he is hilarious. His like personality is like kind of like a kid, you kind of like him. But also my favorite is Charlie, because he's just who he is. He doesn't care that he's slightly psycho. He would count as psycho. But without going into too much detail, Huck and Charlie are like spies, and so of course spies kill people and do all this kind of stuff. So they're just my favorite characters. Quinn is a good character. She's also Quinn's a good character. I was about to almost spoil, and I'm not about that life, remember. But Quinn's a good character. Now, I definitely wanted to talk about the ships of the show. Yeah. So, Olivia is dating Fitz, and Fitz is the president who's also married, so that's the big part of like Scandal, because Scandal. So, you like love this relationship. You think like they're the cutest ever. But then this other character comes along, and it's Jake. And Jake and Olivia start happening, and you're just like, I want to hate Jake because I like Fitz, but he's awesome. I also really like him too, so so those, I'm constantly going, I'm happy if she's with either of them, but she's with both of them a lot, so I feel like every other episode she's with a different person, so that's not really a spoiler. She gets around. The next thing about this show is that it is addicting AF. addicting. I started it a month ago and I've pretty much watched all of the episodes. The only reason why I'm not watching it now is because I caught up to my mom and we're gonna watch the rest of it together. But it is addicting. Like, it constantly leaves you with little cliffhangers that you're like, what? Let me just watch one more episode. And the thing about this show is that sometimes it's just the smallest cliffhanger, and then other times it's this huge one, but you're constantly going, but I want to know what happens. Like, ugh, and then you just watch another episode. So it's one of those shows, so if you don't like those shows, it has lots of cliffhangers, so be ready. Now I'm gonna talk about Rowan Pope. I'm not gonna go into too much details because you have to watch the first like 3 seasons to fully get this character. But I'm just gonna say you wanna start off hating this character, but by the 7th season or 6th or 7th season, you're like, but I kinda like this character. But then you're like, but you're the one I hated. So you're constantly going to have that feeling throughout the entire show with Rowan Pope. Yeah, these characters are like onions, like straight up onions. They have lots of layers. One second they're sweet, one second they're the devil, the next second they're in the medium. They're just like okay characters. Other times you're like, I love you. They're constantly changing, so I like to say they're onions. So they're very onion characters. I feel like that was a good place to end this video at the onion analogy. But that was pretty much it for my video. If you like these binge, if you like this kind of videos, please let me know. And that will let me know how often you want me to do this, and if you want me to continue this series, which I probably will, but still would like your input. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Bella and follow her on her social media down in the description box. If you like this video, I think I already said like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social medias. I'm the most active on Instagram and Twitter. I will let you know when I'm uploading and if I decide not to upload on Twitter, so if you really want to know that, go there. And I like to share what I'm doing with my videos and some music stuff on Instagram, so if you want to see there. And I also have Facebook and Snapchat, but I literally never use Snapchat, but you could still follow me. And Facebook is Facebook, so yeah. But that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you later. Okay, bye.